welcome to Letters for your 17-year-old self. Today we have Laurel Mardian. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
Absolutely. Pleasure to be here.
Awesome. Laurel, if you want to introduce yourself a little bit, talk about what you do, your story, your accomplishments, anything like that.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to connect to Wi-Fi. Okay. So first and foremost, my best accomplishment is my son.
Mm-hmm.
And I had him at 18. So I attribute a lot of my success to having him because I had somebody else to support. My original path in life was a little bit different than what I ended up with. Sorry, I connected to my hard wire, so this would be stable. I need my notes. Okay, so I am now a broker owner of a real estate company. I'm 43 years old. I started in real estate when I was 18 because my dad wouldn't support me being a mechanic because he felt like there was better things for me, and that was a dangerous avenue to take. So I was like, I know how much money you guys work doing real estate because I do your books. So I'll just go to real estate school and then I'll put myself through being a mechanic. And as soon as I passed my real estate license, I hung it when I was 18, and then I made a 6-figure income at 18 years old. And I didn't know that there was anything different. I just thought that everybody made 6 figures. I have to say, if I was speaking to my younger self, I would say, listen to your parents because they really know something. There was things that he made me do that were so frustrating to me that are definitely the staples to why I'm successful in the business that I'm in today. And it was the grunt work that he had me do that made me think that I didn't want to do real estate because I made copies of paperwork and did all of those things. And through the years, I've found managers that'll be I don't care how good your paperwork is, just sell homes because that's your specialty. So if you look at salespeople, typically they're not good at paperwork. And even though I don't like paperwork, it's something that needs to be done. And I actually was nominated by my old company as most likely to administratively close a real estate transaction. But I think it was the fundamentals that my dad made me do, the hard grunt work. And I think those things are really important to your path. So don't skip them because I say that I go back now. At the time I didn't like it, and I was I don't like doing this, and now I go thank them, and I'm you are the reason that I have such good work ethic. So I appreciate my dad for that. I was nominated in 1999 by one of the title companies as a top agent with peers way older than me. And I think when I got in the business, I felt I had to justify my age. And I think that's just a limiting belief. And don't let anybody tell you different, because at 18, I made over 100. At 19, I made over 200, So those are big numbers for somebody that age. And so there was people that, I'm 19 years old and they're 36 years old in the paper next to me, and so I was succeeding. Where I think that if I could go back and do something different, in 2004, I allowed fear to override my good sense and my entrepreneurial spirit. And I went to work for a company. And at that point, 96 to 2004, that was a long time to be on my own and be doing entrepreneurial things. And I used to always tease my mom, I'll never work for a builder. I'll never, let somebody sign my paycheck. But when I had somebody that I was supporting, being my son, and the market was so crazy like it is right now, I panicked and went and got a builder job. Now, do I appreciate those 15 years with that company? Yes, I do. It taught me a lot. I think the last 2 years in management is what helped me to open the company that I'm at today. But I think I could have done it on my own and done it at a much faster pace had I not like led into my fear. And my son has a great saying, fear and success live next door to each other. So which are you going to choose? So I think the best thing is to come up with something or someone, maybe both, like a mentor, that holds you accountable to be able to like stick to the uncomfortable and pushing forward, because entrepreneurship and working for yourself and financial stability is like scary, but has the best rewards. So like, and I recently had a guy tell me a really cool saying that I've been utilizing in my life recently. He said, fail forward. And instead of being scared of failing or doing it wrong, that's really where the lessons happen. So allow those like failures to happen, because they pivot you to such a different like space in life. Um, I found when I was younger, like ego got in the way a little bit about like wanting to have friendships and people that were relatable to me. But at like 18, 19 years old, like your friends at 18, 19 years old aren't doing what you're doing. And I just attribute it to being a young mom. And I don't think it's that. I think I just had like something different, and instead of embracing it, my ego and wanting to like fit in, maybe surrounded myself with some friendships that weren't like best supporting to like my growth. So I have this saying, reason, season, lifetime. You need to be okay with the fact that at times in your life you're gonna like outgrow friendships. So like it's not a bad thing to let them go. Like
Yeah.
they played a reason in your life at that time frame for a reason, and now they no longer serve that purpose. So the best thing to do is like thank them for that time, like maybe to yourself, and just like let them be that part of your life, because you need to look around your circle. And if your circle isn't inspiring you and you're the most successful one in your circle, you're in the wrong circle. You
Yeah.
really need, my dad used to say to me, lay down with dogs with fleas and you'll get up with fleas. So like it's really, I know that's so like not a good saying, but like as I evolved as a human, I realized what he was saying. Like you need to not be the smartest person in the room, you know? So like your friendships and the people that you allow into your space are so important to your success and to achieving that 25-year-old, you know, being like financially free. And I think that's a great goal. Some people say material things don't matter, but if there's something materialistic in your life that will push you to like get out of your comfort zone and that's what you want to attach it to, I don't see anything wrong with it. Like
Yeah.
don't become materialistic per se, and
Yeah.
that's the only thing you're chasing, because I think that like everything you need is really within yourself, and I
Sure.
learned that through like yoga and stuff. But like if it's like, oh, I want to get this house and achieve home ownership, like, you know, attach it to that material thing and work towards that goal. And then once you're there, don't get comfortable, like pick something else, like out of the like take whatever you want and then like times it by 10 and go for that. Okay, I'm gonna look through my list because I want to make sure I get over all of these with you. Find a mentor. Don't reinvent the wheel. Like what I've found is like, you know, whatever your niche is that you decide that gives you that financial freedom, there's somebody out there doing it. Go copy them, and that's okay because they've already figured it out, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like you should feed your mind for 30 minutes every day of something positive. Innately, we're like human, so we're supposed to be like survivors. We don't like have like the positive. So like writing affirmations every day. I don't know if you're familiar. Are you familiar with vision boards?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever done one?
Yeah. I've done a few. I used to make like video edits of like different compilations of things I like, of like vacations we've been on and vacations we'd like to go on. So videos of like people at like a theme park or a beach. So I make those, and it really helps because not only are you seeing it, but you're hearing it. And if you kind of like close your eyes, you can kind of envision yourself literally there. You're listening to it. So that's something I did a lot. And then I write up the affirmations and stuff like that.
Okay, good. Because I think that like, so I started Daniel at 9 with watching The Secret and vision boarding.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we look back at his old vision boards and he's accomplished everything on there. And if I look back at vision boards, like they're like, we have them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started painting them. So I like your videos. So like review your videos and like reset your goals and all of that. Have someone hold you accountable, invest in yourself, like growth seminars and stuff like that, because you're never like too old to learn or like learn something new. Because like even if you find your niche, you might find like multiple facets that can afford you the lifestyle that you want to live and the freedom, you know, that work-life balance. Read more books, because I find all the entrepreneurs read. I read something the other day that I wanted to share with you because I thought this was really cool. It says, Tetris taught me when you try to fit in, you will disappear. Like, don't try and fit in. Like, you have a special, unique gift, and like hone in on that. You know, like, don't worry about what your friends are doing. Meditate, like work out. I think that's really important to like whatever
Definitely.
it is, yoga, gym, bicycling, tennis, like swimming, something, and like commit to that, because I feel like when life gets stressful, that's what keeps me balanced. Do things that are important to you. Circle, don't listen to me. Oh, this is like, I'm going to finish with this one. Don't listen to anybody that isn't displaying the lifestyle you want. So if you have a friend that's single and you want to be married and have children, that's not something you should be taking relationship advice. Same thing with business. So like, if that person hasn't achieved at least the success in the field that you like, or something that like you look up to, like your dad, I would not do what your dad does, but I really look up to him. So like, if I need advice, I would go to your dad, you know? Like, so it's really important who you listen to, because if that person hasn't achieved greatness in their life in the capacity that you want to be, don't take advice from them. Don't.
Definitely.
So finding a mentor that like mirrors what you want, maybe a young entrepreneur, just reach out and like build that relationship. I mean, it could be even somebody you meet online, like that resonates with you, like DM them and befriend them, and take it, take, you know, take what they tell you, throw out what you don't believe, and take in what you do, like resonates. Because not everybody's, even though they've achieved it, maybe the way they achieved it, maybe they're not like a good person, you know. So once you find that out, you know, like that's a relationship you let go of, you know. Sometimes from like Instagram or like Facebook or whatever, their life looks great, but once you like speak to them as a human and you find out it doesn't resonate with you, let it go. Like that was a lesson, and you'll get better. And I know you do disc with your dad, you do, right? Oh my gosh, that was the best gift he ever gave me. I swear, because like I have kind of an innate gift in my gut when like something's good or bad, that being able to like identify a skill set that can hone in on like people that I want to surround myself with has evolved my life like tremendously. So he's giving you a gift that you don't even realize, like put you ahead of the game by so far. Do you have any of your friends or any friends currently in your life that you look up to that are doing something that you like?
I don't know about like specific like friends. My friends, because most of them are, their plans are like to go to college or do something definitely not on my path. But there are some people that my dad knows and works with that are closer to my age. So there's like I think he's 20, 21 or something like that. And he's making six figures. So that's definitely something me and my dad invest time into and learning from him and stuff like that. So those are things I definitely pay attention to.
I love it. I
Mhm.
love it. Is there any questions you have for me?
No, not really. I think you shared so much great information. Wow, I learned a lot. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Any last tidbits you'd like to say?
No, just stay on your path and don't let it even deter you, because I think like my dad really wanted me to go to college and I was not for college. Just
Yeah.
wasn't my path. That's not where I saw myself, And I'm glad that I didn't go to college. He still asks me to this day, you know,
Mm-hmm.
would you want to go to college? I'm like, Dad, I'm 43. Like, I don't need college. I don't want to be in debt. Like, I'm successful. I'm happy with where I'm
Mm-hmm.
at, and I, got yoga certified and I do all kinds of things that like
Mm-hmm.
me in all areas of my life. And I think that's what keeps me moving forward professionally.
Yeah.
So just stay on your path. I'm proud of you. Don't go to college.
Yeah.
Your dad
Yeah.
and your mom have definitely set you up for success, and just continue to allow them to guide you, because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they're both good humans. I've spoke to
Yeah.
them at length, and I, knew your dad first, but they're both great humans in different ways. And I think that, your mom being an S, and, like her personality and steady, and that's
Mm-hmm.
probably your stability in your life, and your dad, the driver, like you've got
Mm-hmm.
everything you could
Yeah.
possibly imagine. And I know
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we don't want to listen to our parents, but like they know.
Yeah. I
They
know.
really know. Like I didn't
Yeah.
listen to my dad about college, but there's a lot of things that he did
Yeah.
have, like
Yeah.
little tidbits along the way that has helped me. So
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck. You have
Thank
my contact
you.
information, you have my email, and
Yes.
anything ever that you want advice on, I'll be happy to give it to you.
Of course. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. Have a good day, hon.
Bye.